Yeah, man. This one right here might be one for the books. Books. As in famous.
Why?
You said why?
Yeah.
Um, the story for the books. You know what I'm saying?
People would read it.
Yeah.
It all started on a sleepy winter afternoon in Maryland that turned into a waking nightmare.
Montgomery County 911, what's the address of the emergency? The Shell station on the corner of Lockwood and New Hampshire Avenue. They just got robbed and somebody got shot. I don't know if somebody got shot, but I heard gunshots.
The cops rush to the scene, but they're too late. An unknown man has walked into a convenience store, taken out a gun, and fatally shot an employee. It's a seemingly random crime and an apparently isolated incident. That is, until they respond to his address. There, they'll learn something truly disturbing.
You don't want to go back there if you don't have to. It's pretty bad.
But he told me that he's gonna shoot him. He already told me that.
An unprovoked attack and a twist no one could have seen coming. Here on the Decoder, with never-before-seen footage that could be disturbing, let's dive into the story of Tory Moore. For investigators, the story officially began around 3 p.m. on Thursday, December 8, 2022, at a dash-in convenience store in the White Oak area of Montgomery County, directly across from the towering Enclave apartment complex. Staff can be seen on overhead CCTV going about their usual tasks. Just before 3 p.m., a man enters the store. He browses the shelves for a while as the clerk waits at the counter. He walks up to the counter, clutching a bottle of iced tea. Within seconds, the encounter turns hostile. In full view of the clerk, he cracks it open and takes a sip of the drink. No payment, no hesitation. With no sound, we don't know exactly what they're saying, only that tension is rising. Moments later, But it was different this time. She was pregnant with his child.
You know when somebody keep calling me and niggas somebody they want to be with you? So it was just kind of like shaking my soul a little bit, like, yo, like, you know, personally, like, I feel like, you know, you want to come home.
Yeah.
And, you know, but you're nervous, but I'm the only one that you know you got. Like, if anybody else trying to get her home,
Right.
like her pops, her sister, nobody else cares.
I know.
You know, so it's like, I sent her a bus ticket, an Uber, man.
So you send out Uber or a bus, whatever. She comes from Virginia
To Maryland.
To Maryland.
To Maryland.
And then you're there for probably, what, a few months? Or?
Yeah, we were staying together for months, and she came back. You know what I'm saying? Like, she always come back, and that's what I guess that's what did. Like, you say that you don't want to be here, or you don't want me, but you always end up coming back.
In an effort to please her, in October, Tori took her to New York to see her mom, who lived in Brooklyn. But again, they spent the whole time arguing.
I walked to the 7-Eleven, she's staring with some other dude.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
So you come back October 8th,
Yeah.
and that's when the whole story that you told me the other day happened. When you guys are coming, she's complaining about something, you're not using the bathroom, she's using the bathroom, and then you have like a little thing downstairs where she gets pushed down. And you
No, I said, we was coming from somewhere, and she had, she wanted to use the bathroom, but I'm like, oh, we probably was from the house. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the bathroom on your house.
right, yeah. So I'm like, why, you know, she wanted to argue, but I stopped anyway.
The autopsy of Denise's body revealed that she had been dead for 2 months when she was found. This puts her date of death around October 8th or 9th. Around then, the couple got into a physical altercation.
Yeah, I pushed her and stuff like that. I'm not boxing. I pushed her.
First thing she
Right, and she fell all the way to the ground. Like, she's slicing it. Like, I didn't push her that hard. You see how much bigger she is than me?
Right.
But I didn't push you that hard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you slicing. So it's like, now I'm trying to help you up. You know? Come on, girl, stop playing. You know what I'm saying? So and it's just like you're just trying to make me look like, I'm under the bag now.
Again, Tori uses his usual excuse of blaming the victim and taking no ownership in admitting that he was the one who pushed her to the ground while she was 8.5 months pregnant.
So then I get in the house, and we still like fighting, wrestling, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I end up throwing up again. You know, that was on the side where she was at, but she was still living. You know what I'm saying? We were still like going through it then. You know what I'm saying? When I left her, she was still living.
The last image we have of Denise is from October 9th from the CCTV of the elevator in their building. The couple gets in the elevator together. Tori prevents other residents from joining them, while Denise just stands quietly in the corner. When they're alone, she moves away from him, and she appears to be wiping away tears. She follows him slowly, begrudgingly out of the elevator, and we never see her again. And yet, it's what Tori has done in these 2 months that will leave the investigators and the entire community reeling. For now, they need to uncover the reason behind it all. Why had he gone on such a deadly rampage? And the answers won't come in easy.
I mean, that's where I think it's the most important part of the story. And I understand why you may not want to tell us. But because I think you have to admit it to yourself. And it's a tough thing to do. But like I told you the first time I met you, you seem just like a good dude. You seem spiritual. And at the end of the day, people are going to look at this story and they're going to think, like, I'm just trying to be as objective as I can. People are going to think you did it. And they're going to be like, was he remorseful about that? Because just like with this thing at the store, there was an explanation. They're whacking you with a pole, right? Yeah. Like you said, there's only so much you can take. You're not an animal. You're coming there trying to get nicely. They're whacking you with a pole.
But us,
this is some soul policy. What the heck's going on, right? So you see how you could go from, oh, they just probably stole for Ice-T, shot the club, to, oh man, there's a lot more to the story. Just like that, with her, I think there's so much to this story.
The cops have him dead to rights on killing Ayalu at the gas station. He did it on camera, after all. For the sake of the investigation, they're willing to empathize with him to have him spill the truth. But it's the killing of Denise that they're trying to get him to admit to, and he won't budge that easy.
Let's say she survived. Let's say you shot her and she survived. She would have been like, it's okay, like I attacked him, whatever. But she's not here to tell us the side of the story. You only here. And we're just trying to appeal to the bottom, to you as a good person.
I mean, to be honest with you, I would have wanted her to die or nothing like that. She not shot her, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think you meant for any of this to happen.
The investigators are intent on building that special rapport.
You love her unconditionally. Mm-hmm. She's pregnant with your baby, for God's sake.
Maybe, Mama.
Let's assume it's your baby, because you guys are together. So whether you're the biological father or not the biological father, when that baby's born, you're the father. So it takes more to be a father than just a sperm touching an egg, right? And you're a good guy where you're willing to take that responsibility and stand up and be the father for that child, so that child you can mold it. the boy to be your running buddy, you know, because that's what every guy wants, is a boy to be a running buddy. Because the baby was going to be a boy.
I know.
Okay, let me finish. And when you're in Virginia with her, what does she do? You know, you're taking her on vacation to Virginia to show her places, because that's what good people do for their women. And then, like that, she turns on you for whatever reason and is like, let's go home.
They point to the couple's history of arguments as a possible reason for Denise's murder, that maybe Tory just couldn't take it anymore. He snapped.
Things, you go to New York, same thing. You're trying to show her a good time, trying to show her the better things in life, because for whatever reason, until meeting you, she wasn't experiencing that. We spoke to her family, and her family was like, you know, you've been mistreated by people, not you, but by like past boyfriends. And her father told me that she kept telling him, okay, I don't know if you met her dad, but she kept telling him how much she loved you. You get back to Silver Spring, and then the cycle starts again, where she's turning on you, and then the argument becomes physical, and you guys start fighting and whatnot. What happened upstairs in the apartment is a tragedy, and it takes a big person to be able to accept responsibility. And the bottom line, I'm going to say it flat out, you shot her. And when you shot her, that made you sick to your stomach.
No, that's what happened.
That's
not
exactly
what happened at all.
They're referring to an incident when he was first arrested. He threw up in the police station.
I already threw up. I promise. You know me. I didn't shoot her. Like, we was fighting, and I told her, like, she had already saw me getting sick. You know what I'm saying? I got sick on the bus, or before we got on the bus. I threw up on my slippers or whatever I was wearing. I threw
No
up.
matter when you throw
And then
up.
I threw up more than once. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
And we just let evidence. They're gonna say the showcasings are the same. Your DNA. We just got it, so we're gonna get it done in 2-3 hours. They're gonna say the DNA is the same on both showcasing. So for us, do we need some kind of explanation? No, we really don't. But for you, I think for you, it is so important. Just like you explain your stuff in the store. If we didn't have the video, let's say we didn't have the video. Can you imagine? You think the store people would have told us they were whacking you with it? No.
They keep drawing comparisons between the shooting in the store and the murder of Denise. Investigators try everything to get him to spill the reason, hoping that there's an explanation for what happened in the store. But Tori's trying to present alternate explanations.
So y'all don't see that she got like restraining orders. She had reported her house being like, imagine this, right? So imagine I'm dealing with Denise, right? But the whole time I'm dealing with her, I'm asking her questions like, yo, Denise, what's going on? Like, and you acting weird. So like, maybe you gotta look at it like this. Like, I bet ask you stuff like this. Like, is anybody following you? Like, are you running from somebody and you just don't want to tell me, or what's going on? It's the same gun. Well, like, because I found that gun in my bed when I got home.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Somebody obviously either left it there so they didn't want to have it, or they was trying to frame it. Are we being recorded?
Are you? Yeah.
We being recorded?
Yeah. We have to.
No, it's alright. That's alright.
It's a new.
I just wanted to be sure.
No, and I don't want to lie to you. It's a new law we have that we for all murders and homicides we have to report.
Okay.
So we can't say, all right, well, I'm saying he said that, and you got to say that.
Right.
So we're just trying to be fair to you, but I don't want to lie to you. Yeah, you are.
Yeah. So with that being said, man,
I
don't want to sit here, and I don't like to give people sob stories because I'm sad, man. You know what I'm saying? And I personally love it.
Please tell us, Mr. Moore. I'm asking you as a person, if something went down between you and her and there's a good explanation for this, just like there's a good explanation at the store, please, Mr. Moore, tell us. It's important. Please, it's important for all of us. It's important for you, it's important for her, it's important for the baby that died, man. It's so important, please.
But they've gone a step too far.
I think more, I should wait for a lawyer to inform me what I should do, you know, because
Well,
I've
I'm not going
told
to
you.
let you tell your story.
Huh?
This is your opportunity to tell the story. Because I'm telling you, you're going to talk to a lawyer, and the lawyer's going to say, Mr. Moore, don't you dare talk to the cops. And I'm being honest with you. It sounds like you're asking for a lawyer. But the bottom line is, a lawyer's not going to let you tell your story. And when you go to trial, you're going to sit at a table, and 9 out of 10 times, you're not going to tell your story there. And so your story is going to be some wacky story about you leaving, getting a joint, and coming back, and there's a gun on your bed. You and I know that's bullshit. Okay?
Why is that bullshit?
Because it's bullshit.
No,
I'm being real with you. And you don't call the police? That's bullshit. And you didn't call the police because you did it, and you were waiting in your apartment because you were like, shit, somebody's going to call the police.
That's not why. I didn't call the police. I didn't call the police because I'm not supposed to leave anybody in my house when I'm gone. As a state, you know what I'm saying, as a rules to my program. Nobody's supposed to be in my home.
So that's
while I'm late. So I automatically knew that was wrong. So I'm like, yo, like, the reason why I didn't call the police wasn't because I did it. It was because I didn't know what to do at this point. Like, it's a
you didn't know what to do because you had shot her.
He continues to deny killing Denise, but he does go into more detail on the gas station attack.
I had like, do I want to get the antique part in the store? And the manager said something to me about you can't be in the store that long. So I'm like, yo, dude, I ain't even been there that long. You know what I'm saying? So then I approached him, I'm like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? And he want to get all rah-rah with me. I'm thinking like, yo, dude, like, why are you? Then he like, I'm like, so you throw somebody out, I thought you threw me out. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, at that point, I didn't pick up nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, I can let that be. You know what I'm saying? You do a couple things with you. I can live with that. You know what I'm saying? But then this dude pick up a pole and hit me with it.
Torrey admits that he can get violent with the right provocation, and the investigators draw this back to Denise.
I believe you. She's much, much bigger than you are. And just because you're a guy and she's a female, she's probably much, much stronger. You know, with somebody who's heavier that can throw a punch, the force of that punch, just basic physics, is much heavier. And that's what I mean. You did not go there to be like, you know, I'm going to kill her. No. But when she attacked you, I don't think you had a choice.
Is this off the record? Can we go off the record?
We can do off the record.
Remember the sword found in his apartment?
So, while me and Denise was fighting, right, I picked up a sword. You good? Because she had the stick. You understand? Okay. But I knew I didn't want to stab her with that. You feel me? I knew she was pregnant. I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to stab her with the sword. All right? So I threw it. Sword down. And she picked it up. All right? Okay? Before that particularly occurred, she about happened to slip up and step up. One of us was gonna die in the night. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now it's not just fists involved in their fight, but blades.
That the part I didn't tell you. You understand?
So would you shoot her?
That's off the record. It's from me and you. Like, just us.
Just us.
It's off the record. If we say it's off the record, that means, and it go to court, and that means that's that entrapment.
It means it's off. It means it's off the record.
Entrapment is when I like plan some stuff on you or something, or make you do something.
So what is it when you tell somebody something's off the record? And then
Don't worry about off the record. We're there.
Huh?
We're at that point now.
What one?
Meaning,
You didn't tell us all that.
you're either going to tell us or not, because he turned off the recorder.
Yeah.
Okay. You shot her. There's no cameras in here.
You either gonna tell us or not, man.
You shot her.
If you're gonna tell us, just tell us the rest of the story, man.
Torrey has just opened the door, admitting that he hasn't told the cops everything for fear of the consequences.
Do you give up associations over this, or did she try to stab you with it, or what? Did she actually stab you? Do you have any marks on you?
So that's why you had to shoot her, because she had the sword.
Is that what you're telling us without telling us?
What ended up happening was when I got on the bed, I don't think she hit me, and I don't think I hit her. But it was like one of them things, like we was, you know, it's like yeah, she probably would have hit me, and I just really want to relieve her of these fucking weapons. You know what I'm saying? Like, no.
How many times did you shoot her?
Huh?
How many times did you shoot her?
Did I say something?
Yeah.
I did. Or did I just say?
He thinks that his physical confirmation, rather than saying it out loud, gives him plausible deniability, but the cops don't see it that way.
She said one of us gonna die in here tonight.
That's what
You know what I'm saying? That's what she said.
That's fine.
One of us gonna die in here tonight. And I think at that point, it's like, you know, like, if you scared my whole life, you just work for me. You know what You know what I'm saying? You just let me know that you don't mind killing me.
It's not an outright confession, but it's close enough.
Did I help y'all 100%? You know?
Well, yeah, I mean,
I gave y'all, I did, the best I could, but I was pretty much like telling on me.
we just want
So make it the truth, right? Did I do that for y'all?
That's all we want.
Did I do that for you?
Huh?
Did I do that for you?
I hope so.
They take him back to his cell, and they prepare to put him on trial.
31-year-old Tory Moore appeared in court for the first time since his arrest. He was originally charged with murdering a gas station clerk.
The victim in the case was a 61-year-old store clerk who was shot multiple times during an assault that occurred inside of that convenience store.
He's now facing 2 additional charges after a young woman's body was found decomposing in his Silver Spring apartment.
An examination of his phone records reveals that following that fateful evening of October 9th, he moved around the D.C. area, making damning Google searches, such as how long before a body starts to stink and how to move dead body without being seen. He also searched how to plead insanity. Then he took a bus to North Carolina, and then all the way to California, but he couldn't run from what he'd done forever. Tory returned to Silver Spring a month later. Denise was still lying in his bedroom, lifeless. He still didn't do anything about it. He lived with her in his apartment for 25 more days before the afternoon of December 8th, when he walked into that convenience store. During the proceedings, his lawyers argue that he's not competent to stand trial, saying he has schizophrenia and that he was out of touch with reality. But he does stand trial, not for 2 murders, but for 3. His and Denise's unborn baby Ezekiel, at 8.5 months old, was viable at the time of the shooting. This makes it murder. In May 2024, Ayalu Wandimu's family gets justice.
A jury has found him guilty of murdering a gas station clerk.
And in November, he's convicted of the murder of Denise and her baby. It's the first conviction of the murder of an unborn child in Montgomery County.
In just the last hour, Tory Moore was sentenced.
Tory did not speak in his defense at his trials, nor did he speak at his sentencing hearings. His victims' families will be forever without an explanation, including this relative of Denise.
And rest in peace, Denise, Ezekiel. We got your back. You're gonna be missed.
Did you want to hear anything today?
Did I what?
From Mr. Moore, did you want to hear something from him today?
Well, a good explanation would have been good, yeah. I would have liked to hear why.
Tory will not be eligible for parole until he is 90 years old. If you or someone you know is experiencing abuse, the U.S. National Domestic Violence Hotline is available 24/7, 365. 1-800-799-SAFE, 7233, or thehotline.org. What do you think about this horrifying story? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay safe, keep up with our channel, and we will see you very soon on The Decoder.